Hello, cyber science students and anybody at home who is needing help on our Biome Project. So this is our Biomes of the World project. If you are in school, you're going to get this. You can see my mouse moving. You're going to get this document here. If you are at home and cyber, you are going to need to print this document. So to give you an idea of what's coming, okay, this is a big project. It's worth 265 points. Okay, on page 1. You are going to need to color this map, not just any color, okay? You have to make a key. So here's our key. Okay? Each of these little bubbles need to be colored a specific color. So, for example, let's say you decide you want to color the tundra purple. You would color this little bubble purple, and then anywhere in the map where there's tundra, you would color in the map purple where there's tundra. So you're going to make a key of the map up here. So grasslands might be yellow, you would color maybe the grassland bubble yellow, and anywhere in the map where there's grasslands yellow. So you're going to make the map according to your own key. So deserts are going to be a certain color, forests are going to be a certain color. So that's first page, okay? Pretty much the rest of the project looks like this. Okay, you have a big box where you are going to draw and color what that specific ecosystem looks like. So this one says deciduous forest. The hint, deciduous forest is where we live. Okay, so we happen to live in a deciduous forest in Pennsylvania. So you are going to, on each page, there's information. Sometimes you have to define something. Sometimes you have to give examples. Rainfall, temperature, winter temperature, summer temperature. Where in the world can you find it? I want specifics on this. I don't just want Earth. I want North America. I want states. I want countries. I want very specific areas. Summer and winter temperatures. If you're going to tell me it in Fahrenheit, put Fahrenheit. If it's going to be in Celsius, put Celsius. Don't just put a number. Animals and plants. I want specifics. Okay, don't just write insects. Don't just write mammals. I want specific types of mammals or specific types of insects. Don't just write birds. There are literally thousands and thousands of species of birds in the world. Tell me which types of birds live there. Same with plants. Don't just write trees. There are thousands and thousands of species of trees in the world. Which specific types of plants live there? Where it says 3 interesting facts. 3 things that you learned about that biome. Anything interesting that didn't already occur over here where you already wrote information down. Okay, and then you get to the next one. Now, coniferous forest has 3 different names. It can be a taiga, or a boreal forest, or the coniferous forest. Same idea. Okay, you have lots of biomes to cover. Rainforest, prairie, also another one that has 2 names. It's also called the grasslands. You have the savanna, and you can see every one has a box where you have to draw. Now, this one's different. This one has 3 types of herbivores, 2 types of predators or carnivores, 2 scavengers, 2 plants. So we're getting specific here. Every one is different. Every page is looking for different types of information. You have to just provide whatever information I'm asking for. Okay. We have deserts. We have the Arctic tundra and the alpine tundra. So there are 2 different types of tundra listed here. Make sure you have the correct one. And then, so those are all the land biomes. Then we're getting to water ecosystems. So first is marine ecosystems, and you have to figure out what the word marine is first to know what marine ecosystems are. Okay. Now these are smaller boxes because we need smaller pictures. So marine ecosystems, different zones of the ocean, and I even write where land meets the ocean. Coral reef, also called the neritic zone. Descriptions, animals, open ocean. This one, 10 animals found in the ocean. 10 animals is going to be more than just fish, okay? More than just fish. We need specifics. Bottom of the ocean, words to define. Polar ice. Estuaries, I wrote where salt water meets fresh water, so you know what you're looking for there. Moving waters, rivers, streams, and fresh water. Words to a little tiny box to draw a picture. Words to define. Still waters, lakes, ponds, and fresh water. Words to define. Wetlands, words to define. Marshes, swamps, and then we get to the end. So, a lot of pages here, 14 pages if you look down here, of information. Now, there's another page. I have this that says Biome Project's direction and points. So, your cover page with the map, you have to color the map and make a key. 5 points for the key, 2 points if you color it. Write your name and class period on the bottom. That gives you 2 points. For deciduous forest, 20 points for that page. And I wrote page 49 there. I'm going to show you in the book, or those of you at home and working from the book pages online, there's an online set of book pages in a PDF file that you have all of the book pages, all of the information that you can use, and you'll know deciduous forest is on page 49. Okay? If you're looking here, 17 points of deciduous forest comes from the research. 3 points is coming from the coloring and the drawing. So if I were you and I was doing this project, I would make sure to go through and do all of my research first. 17 points for research here, 17 points for research here, 18 points for research here, 18 points for research here. Coloring and drawing is a small part of this project. It's a fun part. It's the easiest part, right? But the research, finding what the information about each biome is going to be your important part. So I have on this page here how many points each page is, where you find it in the book. All the way down here. Here we go, here we go. So, whole thing is 260 points. And I want these before Thanksgiving break, so that's November 23rd. We're starting this project the very first week of November, so we're getting a lot of time to get these done. Okay, I have an entire rubric here. We're going to scroll all the way to the bottom. Okay, so this over here, research column, picture drawn, colored, research, total score. Over here, if you see, out of 260 total points, your research is 209 points. If I were you, again, I would spend the majority of my first days doing this project, spending all of my time doing all of the writing, looking up definitions, using the book, using the internet, finding all of the words and information I'm looking for, fill in all of those lines, every single one. I am going to grade this and go through and make sure every single line is complete and correct first. Then I'm going to look at your pictures. Then I'm going to look at your drawings. Then I'm going to make sure you did a good job and did a pretty job on your artwork. But the main part of this is research. So that's your job. If you are a cyber kid, you are going to need to print this out. The whole thing. You're going to need to do this at home. When you are done, you're going to have to find a way to get it to me. Whether you have somebody at home drop it off at the school for me to grade, whether you scan it to me and send it to me through email, if you take individual photos of each page and submit it to me that way, however that works for you, make sure I get your project before Thanksgiving break. If you are an in-person student, you're going to turn this project to me in class, same idea, before Thanksgiving break, so I can have them graded over break, and you will have a fully up-to-date grade. This is a very large part of your second 9 weeks grade. All right, that's all. Happy project research. Bye.